All right. Hi, David here again. So I made a post recently, 2 days ago, saying if you see this post, you're in luck. So I'm saying yes to group related requests under it for the next 24 hours. And then I got this from Natalie NG. And she sent me, she posted a request for how to set up GrooveMail that includes the new GrooveMail updates. Thanks a lot beforehand. And also she posted there was another one. The first one, this is the one I'm replying to now. Can you help me with how to include SEO in a new website? Brand new to this, thank you so much. And that's the one I'm replying to right now, because this came before this, and so I told her that this would be a later video, but this is going to go first. And so that is what this video is for, going through SEO on GroovePages. So let's just go. This is an actual client's website, and I haven't done the SEO for this site yet. Done the SEO. I just did the basic stuff, and I was over with it because that is more important than all the SEO you're gonna do. You have to get the site up first. And so there are a few basic things with SEO, and they are kind of comfortably placed here in the settings, which is indexing and sitemap, and then metadata and open graph. So, and then here you get the SEO score. As you can see from this SEO score, there is an H1, H2, and H3 tag on this page, and then the image health shows 12 image tag without alt attributes. I'll show you what that means. And then the total words is 34,256 words. Then total links and link title, and then there is unique links and duplicate links, which is not necessarily a harmful thing if you have to link two buttons to. I'll explain that later. Let me just go and start with the H1, H2, and H3 tags. These tags are basically used to structure a page and tell the bots what to look for and where how the page is structured basically. So here, this is the H1 tag. To get that, you go Ctrl A and it will select the entire text, or you just do like this, highlight it to your button, and so you see that this is the H1 tag, and this should be a normal text. As you can see, it's a normal text. And then there is, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna reload this. I don't know what this is doing, but let me try refreshing the page just so I can just continue. So leading to, okay, so this is the first image on this page. If you click on the settings, you see that there is no, okay, I put an alt tag here. So this is let me put it as the header logo icon, events logo icon. I'll just update that and close. It doesn't link to anywhere. I just want it to be that way. And this should be a normal text, as you can see from here. And then these are buttons, and to the link title this is just a link that links to a book now page and links to contact us. It links to the contact us block on this page. So it links to a block. Let me just show you how that looks. Here you can link to anything, but I linked it to a block. And I linked it to the contact us block. Let me show you that block just so we'll be on the same page. So this right here is the contact us block. I renamed it. To rename a block, you come here, and this is right there, contact us. If I had to change the name to form block, and I just press enter, if I go back up there and I'm on book now again, I would come here and it would say form block because it's dynamic. So it changes if it changes because it's linked to that block, and the name is just a placeholder for the actual block, just an identifier. So I'm gonna go back and just put contact us. Contact us. All right. So next we'll come here. So this divider here, all I just did is put, oh, this is, I put that one into. So that one is done. And then there should be an image here, this image. Yeah, that image. It should be celebration and milestones. For celebration and milestones. And then I would update and close. And this one would be for professional and networking events. It's not linked to anywhere. And then this is for unique and specialized events. Specialized. I kind of had to just structure and group this in a way that it looks structured. That's the only English I can use for this now. Let me just show you the side, what it looks like on the front end. If you notice, this is going down a bit, so it's just me working on the spacing so it looks good. And this is what it looks like here, as you can see. This is what it looks like. And yeah, so back to this divider, it should still be properly named. But it's not named here, so I've just put like divider. I'll probably put 2, but it doesn't need to. There is nothing wrong with there being 2 images with the same duplicate name, although this is repeatedly, so I could just put instead of just divider, I put divider 2 there, and then this would be divider 3. Here I put divider 3. I'd go back up and then I'll put wedding reception. So these ones are named. I think I named all of them. I think the alt tags for these are on there. And there's something I forgot to mention. Let me show you. So you go to choose, and then these are the images in here. On platforms like WordPress, if you're uploading your image, you would ensure that the image is properly named. Like these images, they're properly, like I named them certain things here, but like you ensure that the images are properly named and stuff. And so here on Groove, you don't really need to do that, because I'll show you why just right now. These are the images, which is why there's one, this untitled design, I just leave it like that because I was too lazy to just rename it. So I just leave it like because I knew it didn't matter, because as soon as you upload an image in here, Groove automatically compresses it and converts it into WebP. And so if I go back to this site and I open this image in new tab, you would see that it is, let me try downloading it and showing you, save image as, and you see that it's a WebP image. So it's no longer, I uploaded this image as a PNG image, but now it's a WebP image because Groove has already like converted it, and with the conversion they rename it automatically themselves. So you don't need to handle all of that. So all you need to do is you don't need to worry about all of that, like compressing of images and all of that. Just upload your image, Groove is gonna handle the rest, like compressing the image. So say here, this image here, let me show you on the site what it looks like. So this is the image. If I open a new tab and save image as, and then I just save it, this image is now 96.7 kilobytes. But guess what? This was the original size of the image. Let me show you. This was the image here. And if you want to check the details of the image, you go to properties. And this image was like 1.03 megabytes. So, but now it is 96 kilobytes. So you can see how it compressed it. So you don't really need to do anything. You just upload your image and Groove is going to handle the rest, which is one of the reasons why, or one of the reasons, should I say one of the reasons that it's an amazing platform. I mean, even if there are so many things wrong, you have to give the accolades where accolades are due. So, all right, because there are really other platforms that get this done this well. And so, due to that, you don't really need to worry about image sizing, and you need to worry about image sizing. You just don't need to worry about the actual size of the image, but the size of the image. I don't know how to explain this or differentiate it. The size of the image matters, but the file size of the image doesn't really matter in this case. And so that will be it. So let me continue. And then this is award, and then this is a funeral. So I should have named it repass. So let me just put funeral repass there. Okay. So there and close. And then the headings here should just be H5. Why did I put it as H5? H3 would have been fine. I don't think you should go past H3. H3 would be fine. So like you'd use H1, H2, and then H3. H1 should only be one on the page. And then this heading here, this should be the H2 like this here. And the one above here, this should just be normal text like you see here. And what's this? This should be a H3. You don't need to go past an H3. Everything else past an H3 should just be a normal text on GroovePages. It should just be a normal text. I don't think you need to go past an H3. It's not a blog. Alright, so there may be other situations where you may need to use like an H4, but I haven't come across those situations yet. And so you get an H2 and then the divider. I think this should be divider 3, right? Divider 2. That's surprising. I thought this was divider 2. But this is just a divider. Interesting. So this is divider 2 and this should be divider 3. Alright, and then this is divider 4, which is the gallery. Divider 4. And then I want to duplicate this. And I want to move it here. I don't know where that was moved to, but let me check. And I would move it to the center. Alright, so let me change this to black, and the border, I would change the border to black too. The border to black, and so it looks like that. So I want it to lead to, I want this to link to a page, which is the gallery page, and it's just open on this page. So that's it. And I'll just add a bit of padding up top, like I'll go to the spacing, and then I'll add more padding on top, and it'll be like that. So yeah, that's it. And then the contact us should also be H2, and then there's the footer. So to track back, you should only have one H1. The main headings like this should be the H2s, and then these other smaller headings should be H3s. Everything else should just be normal text. It's not necessary. So this should also be H3, H3, and H3. So it's like, you know, it's structured. You know that this should be under this. This should be under this. So I am saving that. And so we have basically achieved putting the alt tags in this page. So let me just refresh it, and then we'll check if we still have any errors on the alt tag of the images. We'll just have to check to confirm. All right, so it's refreshed. I am just going to the page settings to SEO and then SEO score. And then there's image alt. It says six images left. And so 6 images might, if you notice before, it was more than 6 images. So the 6 images might be this background image, which I don't intend on changing. So this is the block and then the background image. And you choose background image. So background image probably doesn't have an alt tag because it's the background image and you can't really put an alt tag on it. And then I think there should be other ones. No, there's not. And so it might also be that they might be presenting inaccurate information there because there's no other image on this page that I haven't corrected. And so where I'm certain that Groove's SEO score presents inaccurate information is with link title. So link title is basically just the title of the links on the page. This is one of them. Book now. Book now is the title of this link here. And color text is the title of this. And then there's 1, 2, 3. And then see more. See more leads to this page. Both of these links lead to the same page but different blocks. So which is why there would be duplicate links. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the duplicate links might be showing because both pages here leads to the same page, which is a different page, but different blocks on that page. And this wow custom leads to somewhere on this page, and then also the same with this book now, it leads to somewhere on this page. So those are all duplicate links, but they're perfectly fine because that's what we want them to lead to. So it's not like it has to be perfect. And then the link title, which is what I just mentioned, and there is no link on this page that does not have a link title. And that's it. So the open graph for the metadata and open graph of the page. So this should be events home page, meta keywords, events space NYC affordable event space events space for yo. These are just me inputting some few keywords. And then there is meta description, which is just a short description for wow events, for this page basically. So what I would do for that one, I could go to the about page, about us page, and there will be a small intro here. I'll just copy this top part of it, and then I'll copy it, and then I'll go back to the page. I'll go back to home page, and then if I come back to the home page, I will come here and go to page settings, SEO, and then I'll come back to, oh, that wasn't saved. That's interesting. So I'll paste that there, and then I'll go events space NYC events space for space NYC. All right, so events moments events home. All right, so I would come here. Okay, so there are other details like the date created, type of text. These are all more intricate, like duplicate meta tags. To look this up, you can just look this up and search what it means. But to basically go into detail here, Website name of publisher, type of website. I can just put like business website. Identify homepage, like identify homepage should be this. Wow, momentevents.com, and do this. Your web page URL. My source, language English. Area of coverage should be like United States and all that place. So you just put copyright. To get that copyright sign symbol, all you have to do is probably go to another website. Like I don't know if I'll be able to go to any website's footer right now. Let me see this one. So there should be a copyright sign here, and you could just paste that the copyright event LC, and then keywords, which is the keywords you would have to put. Description, your website description, which is also the same with this one. Meta page to add, and you could easily come here and change all these things later, but I'm just gonna save that. And then the open graph, this is for social sharing. So you can also add here. I want to add my logo. I would add this logo. Let me add the one with the background. Select. Now the tricky thing with this OG image, some platforms, some social media platforms shows OG image. They don't display WebP OG image, and every open graph image, like every image in Groove is in WebP, and some platforms don't display WebP images. Some social media platforms don't display WebP images, so it can get dicey from there. But since there's nothing we can do about that, we have to leave it that way. Then OG title, for the OG title for an OG description, we could just simply copy what was here. Moment events home. So like event space NYC. And then I would just select something I copied before, and then I would save it. And it's still showing the same score, even if we corrected the image alt, it's still saying 6 images left, which I pointed out one, but I couldn't find the rest of them. And then the link title is what I showed you before, and then duplicate links. So basically we are done with the SEO for this page. Now I'm going to check a few things which might also be an issue. So I'm just going to show you now. This is a global block, and this is an image here. I am trying to check if this image is what do I call it? If it has its OG, if it has its alt tag sorted, but I couldn't get it since there's apparently an issue with that header. So here you can see it's there, update and close. So save and exit. So that's it for this page. Natalie, hope that helps you get your own page sorted, and you can do this for every page. And let's not forget that there is a page setting and then there is a site setting. So there is an SEO for the site, which is different from the SEO for the page. Don't get that confused. So the page setting is for this page, and then the site setting is for the entire site. So the SEO for the entire site, you have to add wow events, websites, wow moments, events. This is for OG image, and then this you could just put the same logo again, which is this. If you want another image there, that's totally up to you, and then you can just do this. And then here is the robots.txt. If you don't want, if there are places, pages you don't want crawled, you could just activate it. Don't publish robots.txt and sitemap. We don't want it activated. So after all the changes we made, we publish the site, and then this is your sitemap URL. You copy it, and then you go into Search Console, and then go into your settings. And then you'll be able to submit. Let me see. You'll be able to submit your sitemap somewhere here. Let me see if I can still go to that place. Alright, so you just go to sitemaps, and then like the sitemap I copied, you just paste it here. But I already pasted mine, and so that's not required. But that's basically what you do. You come in here. If you open a new Search Console account, you add your website, and then you would basically just come in here and paste your sitemap, and that'll be it. So I hope that helped, because I mean, it's not a lot, but if you're gonna do it for your entire site, it's gonna take a bit of time. So, all right, see you on the next one.